I find myself on the beach because the beach is excellent, but also this is a Banjo Kazooie beach, and that's the Banjo Kazooie, like, that's a game element inside of Banjo Kazooie. And the reason I'm here is because this is the first world because in that, I'm making a video about Jordan, and it's, damn it. Shit. Tits. Fuck. Okay, hang on. One sec. All right. This one's going to be harder to do, but it's going to be worth it. Trust me. So, in that island, in the video game Banjo Kazooie, you can enter a code to raise the island, and then you go into it, and there's like a secret in it. And in this world, all you can do is like swim into it. You don't raise the island, but that's okay. It's still really cool. I would go there to show you what I'm about to describe to you, but it's not interesting, and I thought this would be a little bit more of a pleasing visual. But, and one of my more fond memories is inside of VR, because some guy made, the video game Banjo Kazooie inside of VR chat, and you get to, do this. But I get to do this. I mean, you could do this too. It's just you have to look like you. I'll look like me. But one of my more favorite memories in all of the land is a handful of weeks ago. I did my first ever stream with another person while I was VTubing, and it was my best friend Jordan. And I was very frightened and very nervous because I hadn't done it before, and this is just means a lot to me. I have a hard time expressing myself sometimes as a human person, and a lot of it is trusting that people want to hear what I have to say. So I just choose not to say, so I'm not inconveniencing someone who didn't ask for my words. But I love this format because, first of all, I get to be a kitty cat, and second of all, if people don't like my words, then it's like, what are you watching a video for, you silly bean? So I can say whatever I want, and there you go. So we're very happy. But the idea of doing it with someone, because it's a personal thing, and so including other people into my personal situation is frightening for me. And I was expressing that, and streaming with people, and because part of that too is it looks so much gosh darn fun when all of the other cute furry boys on the internet and a lot of Twitch streams and stuff are running around with their furry friends. And it's like, I want to have furry friends to hang out with and go, explore the Banjo Kazooie world. That sounds fun. But I don't have a lot of furry friends, and the relationships I do have are just odd. Like, I'm working on it and doing the best that I can. But I didn't have anyone I felt like I was able to reach out to like do this, just because the friend thing. Anyway, what I'm not saying, because it's hard to say, is I was talking with Jordan about how this is something I want to overcome. It's an area I'm ready to grow in. And I brought up the idea that, like, it sounds like a fun activity to run around inside of this virtual Banjo Kazooie world. Is that something that he would like to do? And could we do it on stream so I could get practice? To me, that was like a very deeply sacred, special, because I'm still not the best at doing live streams. And then inside of VR, and then doing activities, and then having friends. There was so much new going on in that moment. It was frightening for me. And then Jordan, he's just in here like, sure, when? And I was like, wait, what? You said yes? And then he's like, yeah, that sounds fun. And I was like, well, you want to spend time? We don't have to if you don't want to. And he's like, yeah, sure, no, that sounds like a good time. When do you want to? And I'm like, okay. And so then we did. It was really fun. And the reason I came here specifically is because inside of that mountain, there's a wall that you have to like climb. And I can do it because in VR, you have to like climb the wall. And it was really cool and super immersive. But we couldn't figure it out because Jordan just has the desktop client. So he downloaded a desktop client and then put on a furry skin to run around with me, who is inside of VR as the furry, because it was just such a cool, like, crisp moment. That was just dynamite, right? That's a baller move. And then, so we spent way too long inside of that structure trying to figure out how to get him to the top of it to get a jigsaw piece. And I wanted to bring that story up, and Jordan generally. I wanted to bring Jordan up, not the story. The story just kind of happened. Because after this filming session, probably after this, like this video, maybe I'll do like one or two more. But I'm gonna take my laptop and I'm gonna go to a coffee shop on my bicycle. Possibly, because there's a few shops around here that have coffee and also beers, or like bars that have. I'll probably go to one of those because I like those the most. Because the sun is still shining. It's a beautiful day. I got off work early. And so I have plans to go edit because I have 4 of these videos, maybe 5 of these vertical formats because I've been learning just enough about this experience that I know more about what I like, what to do. Like I have confidence in having a backlog of just 5, 6 of however many of these videos to chow through in one editing go, or maybe a few. And previously I would record one and then like, how do we make it perfect? And then I'll edit one and then like, is this going to be the thing? And I'm like, no, I like this thing. So to have the confidence to just, here we go, here's the footage. You got like a bunch of different videos and different subjects and stuff, you know, being real professional, and it's organized and it's killer. What are you doing over here, Finn? You're a madman. And I would be remiss because I have videos I'm very pleased with that I made yesterday, but I would be remiss if I launched this channel, and technically my YouTube channel is launched already. It has one video that's just not the right video, and it wasn't this, but it was a launch, which again, Jordan, freaking fetch this kid over here. Because I was talking about, you know, so I made a video about how I was scared about making my first video, and then that was my first video. And there was more to it, but I shared it with Jordan, so he was the first human to see the first video. So it was just the personal unveiling of like, hey, this is what I've been up to. And oh my god, where the fuck did I go? What the shit? Did my tracker die? Whoa. Okay, talk about technical difficulties. I just made a... Oh, we're back. Okay. So my tracker just went to Timbuktu. So definitely I made a different video about technical difficulties. And case in point, I just had the worst one now. So this will be the last video I film. I don't want to have to risk that happening again. What I'm trying to say, freaking fetch, is that this supportive motherfucker, piece of shit, love him to pieces, sees the thing, and it's a personal video, and I want to launch it, and he's like, that should be the first video. And I was like, well, it's going to be the first video. And he's like, it should be the first video. And just very much on board with like, yes, it's magnificent to have an influence in my life who hears that I'm scared of something that like to me is precious, it's challenging, hears that I'm scared of it, is able to encourage me that to him it's not a scary thing, so it's not 100% scary, that while he, you know, for me it's a lot to handle, but for him, he's like, sure, straight up, man, like, let's do it. And then just the gung-ho attitude of like, yes. And then I'm over here, it's like, well, I don't know. And he's like, yes. And, you know, there we go. And in large part due to that specific influence, the like channel was launched when it was, and then that gave me the knowledge because I wanted it to be perfect. And then when I uploaded it, and I've been ruminating on it for a little bit, I was like, it's not perfect. It's not even close. It's wrong. Where's the heart? It was a video I had to make, but it wasn't this, and it's something I had to do in order for it to become this. And Jordan was largely instrumental to that, because I don't know if I would have just done it if he hadn't been there being like, do it. So, good move. Baller move. Thanks, Jordan. I don't like, you know, sometimes it's fun talking about personal things, but it's too personal, don't like it. But thank you. Very cool, very good move. And generally speaking, I guess, how would I liken that to more people? Oh, so basically, so my instinct is to be, now how can I take what I just said and liken it to other people, because it's still like a video and you still want like other people to watch it and stuff like that. And I'm sure you could find some sort of a allegory, some kind of a virtue to the story, a purpose, a reason for someone to like what someone could get from it or whatever. That's okay. I don't need to worry about that. What I need to worry about, though, what is why I even made the video in the first place, for crying out loud, okay, is this. Very simply this. One of the more high degrees of honor that I know, because I am a self-centered little boy, and I'm trying to change that. I want to be a better person, and I'm trying. But because I get so wrapped in and absorbed into me and my projects, and that's what I want to talk about. And the idea is that I want other people to talk with equal vigor about their projects. And that trust isn't always extended because it can be hard and scary to talk about the things that are near and dear to you. Of course it can. And it's just a hard leap to take. So I'll try talking about things that are dear to me, and it's not reciprocated. So then I'm talking a lot about myself, and I just don't love it. I don't understand how to navigate that yet. Now that I'm more aware that it's been going on, I'm trying to keep a more active eye on it. But for now, this is the first project I've had for a while, actually, time to launch it. This is the YouTube channel. This is what we're doing. Here we go. Like, this is what it looks like. I'm recording the thing you're going to watch. I haven't had that experience before. And I've been working on this one for well over a year. Like conceptualizing it for a year and working on it, like tinkering when I had the time, but really focusedly for 4 months, a while, and in deep earnest, doing the best I can for a while. So while it is true that I did have a first video for this channel, I think I'm probably going to private it for now just because it wasn't the right video. These are the right video. Like, these are what this channel is about, not the other one. And I'm considering this to be the launch of my channel, which, you know, it can be. It's only been up for like a week or something. It's got one video and it's going to have more. It's going to have these, which I'm way happier with. So much better. You know, this is it. This is the thing, and I'm so excited about the thing. And I'm excited to bring someone into it. And because I'm self-centered, this is my project, and I'm just really, I don't know, wrapped up in what I have going on, and I think that's a good thing. And maybe I shouldn't demonize myself for being excited about something. Like, I'm learning. I'm doing the best I can here. But I would be deeply remiss if within the first batch of videos I upload, I didn't dedicate space to my best friend who helped make it possible faster and in the time frame that it was, and then what it feels like to spend time with other furries in Twitch on stream, running around, having fun. That was something I thought I really wanted until I realized by doing it that it was okay. That it wasn't something I felt like I actually needed, and it sounded better than it was. And I learned that. So too, with the video I made, I shared it, and it didn't feel great because it wasn't the right video, which I learned, and so much other elements and aspects of my life. Like, this guy's been around forever. We've been best friends for, I'm pretty sure, like a million and like a gazillion years and stuff. But so yes, that is the first video set, the first batch, and he's a star player in one of them because he is a star player, generally speaking, but he's a star player in this endeavor. So thank you, thumbs up. I think that's it though, and I like being personal and just like telling stories about whatever, but that one was just a little bit like yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go now. This video's over. Bye.